Hello everyone, welcome to your first cursing and cursive lesson. I have learned firsthand that the best way to learn a language and the fastest way to learn it is to learn all the curse words, and that's what we'll be doing today. I know that cursive is usually paired with elegance, just not in this course. And also, check out this top, it's hand embroidered by yours truly. If you don't read cursive, it says fuck off, but soon enough you will be able to read every single curse word in cursive. Now, I'm not going to be like one of those books where I give you little exercises and then hold your hand until you get the hang of it. I'm going to throw you into the deep end of the pool and you will sink or swim. And if you sink, do not sue me because I didn't actually throw you into a pool. Couple of tips before we start. I do have some printables attached to the video, so feel free to use those. You're welcome to use those printables. You can print it out. You could do it digitally. I will be doing this on my iPad with you. Pen or pencil, stick and dirt. If you can write with it, use it. 4 tips. Some tips before we start. Tip number 1, when you write, don't write with your wrist like this. That is gonna end up hurting you in the long term. Write with your whole entire arm. So like what I mean is like when you write with your wrist, it's hard to do it. It's hard to do it this way. That says fuck off. But when you write with your whole entire arm, you do have more control. See? This one's better. Tip number 2. Every single letter should have 2 connectors. One at the beginning, okay? And one at the end of it. That's how you connect it. Everything in cursive is connected. Cursive is about connectedness. When one letter closes, another letter opens. Yes, I said that for the Harry Potter reference. Number 3, write with a slant. Regular letters are like this. You want to write it with the slant like that. You're gonna get used to it. Let us begin. Okay, y'all. So before we actually get into the actual curse words, I'm gonna start you off with the basics, which is the alphabet. First, we're gonna do all the uppercase letters and then all the lowercase letters, and then we're gonna get into the fun. So let us begin. Follow along with my template or freehand it. I'm gonna put the screen recording right here. But anyways, if you are intimidated or if you think your handwriting won't look beautiful, fear not. I'm gonna use my left hand because I'm a righty, and then I'm gonna use my right hand. Everyone starts somewhere, okay? Doesn't matter how old you are. You can learn anything anytime you want. Okay. Letter A. And then right hand. The letter A. The letter B. You know, I commend anyone who is learning cursive, or if you just want a refresher course. I know in the promo I made it out to be kind of like you're better than everyone else. And that's like a little ego boost, but also like it helps with mindfulness. And you can write really fancy things and everyone will take you seriously. Because, I don't know, sometimes aesthetics do matter. With a little care, a little focus, your handwriting can be all pretty. You know, shout out to my left-handed people, because it's tough because you can't see what you're writing as you write. So I have sympathies for you. I have many sympathies for you, but it's okay. You will learn and it will be beautiful. Okay, that's the left hand. Notice how I'm not staying in the lines. Writing left-handed is needed for me. So if you feel like you're not doing well, don't feel bad, because everyone's gonna learn. G. G is the most complicated cursive letter, but if you get it right, it will look so beautiful. Okay, H. I don't know if any of y'all learned cursive in grade school. I did. I've actually been writing, I've learned it since like 2nd grade, and I continue to do it in college. And I just think it's an important skill to have, because I mean, the reason I started this whole thing was because I saw someone on TikTok who was very concerned so that the youth, I sound so old when I say that, but the youth cannot like read and write with their hands anymore. So I did a kids course where we don't use curse words, but we use silly words like nincompoop, and I teach them how to write nincompoop and other fun words like that. But you know, it starts with us. We have to be the example. So I'm gonna teach you this, and then you're gonna teach a little kid this, and then cursive won't be a dead art form anymore. And if you don't learn it, these videos will be up forever, or forever how long the internet exists. So maybe till the end of eternity, maybe they'll find a way to upload the cloud to museums or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what the future of technology holds, but I'm gonna keep talking about it so that we can learn together and we can have fun and let our minds wander. I don't really want this to be a strict thing. Honestly, if you just carve out like 20 minutes of your day, you'll learn in no time. Yeah, but the future of technology, I don't know what that looks like. People said by now we'd have flying cars. But, you know, I think it's a good thing we don't, because imagine the air traffic controllers. Like, we already have, like, cars on the street are already confusing enough. You know? And then if we could have flying cars, people would go under each other, over each other. We'd have like bumper cars in the sky. I don't know. That would be a safety nightmare. Like, I don't mean to hate on Meet the Robinsons, but like, I don't know. If it was up to me, I would be in the Harry Potter universe and everyone could just operate to wherever the hell they wanted to go. God. I almost stopped recording because I said hell, but I forgot it's not the kids course. It's okay. Letter S. How are all y'all doing? If you got this far, I'm so proud of you. You're doing a good job. Even though I can't see what you're writing, what you're doing across the screen, I'm gonna believe that you're doing this, and I'm proud of you. I don't know. Instead of scrolling on TikTok, just do this. Just write the alphabet in oh my gosh. Just write the alphabet in cursive. Left hand and right hand. If you want to do that with me, do it. And post your results below, because I'd love to see that I'm teaching people and they are learning and I'm making a difference in the world. I would love that. Okay, V. Okay, notice how like U, V, W, they just have a lot of like loop, like roller coasters. You know, you just go up and down. So no pressure, but some shapes are easier than others. Okay, we are on to X, Y, and Z, the last few letters. And if I'm going too fast for you, you probably already figured out that you can slow it down or speed it up, whichever suits you best, whatever fits your needs the best. Let's see. I know those handbooks always frustrated me because I was like, how many times do I have to write a slanted line before I could do the real thing? But anyways, that is the full capital letter alphabet. You're welcome to take a break and go straight to the lowercase alphabet. You're welcome to come to it tomorrow. You set your own pace. I, on the other hand, am going to continue this in the next video. Congratulations, you took the first step. First step is always the hardest step. And if your alphabet totally sucked, it's okay, because the first step to being really good at something is kind of sucking at something. So I will see you in the next video. Bye. Hello. Crazy seeing you here. Anyways, welcome back to learning. Welcome back to Cursing in Cursive. Today we will be learning the lowercase letters. As always, I will be writing with my left hand and my right hand because I am a righty, but I'm writing with my left hand to show you that no matter how bad you are, you can always improve. Remember the three tips I told you. Number one, write with your whole arm, not your wrist. You will get injured. Number two, every single letter has a connector at the beginning and connector at the end because everything in cursive is connected. Number three, write with a slant if you want it to look fancy. Don't write upwards. That defeats the whole entire purpose. Let's do this. First letter, letter A. Okay. Second letter, letter B. You know, a lot of people write B a little differently than me. It's actually supposed to look like this in normal cursive, but the thing about this course is that I really want you to find your own style. Letter C. I'm going to teach you enough of the basics so that you can read and write it and other people can see what you're writing and they can properly read it. But at the end of the day, everyone has their own unique personality, which means you're going to end up having your own unique handwriting style. I'm not the one that's going to limit you and put you in a box. I'm going to give you enough tools to fly free. Fly free, birdie. Okay? Because, you know, at the end of the day, what I've learned about people, they're going to end up doing whatever the hell they want. So, who am I to stop you? I am here to empower you with education. F. That's such a fun one for me. I love that movement. This is G. But let me know if you are using a printable, what materials you're using. You can use even like chalk and sidewalk to learn this. And I really do hope that if you are using a printable, that it is helping you. And another thing I'm curious about is, how do you hold the pen? I hold it like this. I was taught to hold it like this. I guess I use it a little differently from my left hand. Oh, that's... But you know, other people hold it like this. So I've seen some people like hold it like this for control, which is kind of like writing with your wrist. I can't change your childhood habits, but telling you writing with your whole arm's gonna hurt you less. Okay. You know, it's odd because I'm so curious to see how people's handwriting habits formed. Mine formed, my mom taught me how to write. Like, she was probably the first person that taught me how to write when I was little. But she's from India. I was born in America, and in India, in the schools, I mean, it happened in America too, where they used to hit the kids, which is really wrong. You shouldn't be hitting children at all. There's probably no good excuse for that. It's not really how you raise someone who's a developing member of society. But she told me that, like, if a student held, like, the pencil wrong, they would punish them and they would crush their fingers. So after hearing that story, I was scared, and I was like, wow, I'm never gonna hold my pencil wrong. And I haven't. So I guess a little cautionary tale: never physically hurt someone. Maybe it psychologically scars you a little. I know that's a little dark, but this is the adult course where we can talk about dark things and use actual curse words. My goodness. I am not sure how I pulled off all the lessons for the kids, because I was really like, you have to make a conscious effort for your mind to not go certain places, you know? I gotta keep it light and friendly because these are children that I'm teaching. Okay, Q. Yeah, but I'm hoping that your handwriting lessons had a bit more happy beginnings than mine did. But look at where it got me. Now I am empowering people and giving them mindfulness lessons and embroidering in cursive. So maybe, you know, I transmuted that generational abuse. That's how I like to see it. Okay, now for S, the proper way to write it is the first one. So I'm going to do that with my left hand and then my right. But like I said before, everyone has their own style, and this is actually how I end up writing S in, like, whenever I'm rushing. So I just want to show you, like, different options do exist, and you're going to end up making it your own anyway. So I'm just going to give you some of my shortcuts before you get there. Or if you have any shortcuts, let me know. I'd be so interested. Okay, left hand. And if you did purchase this course, I'm curious, is it helping you learn more? Is it a good mindfulness thing for you? Do you just want a cool shirt like mine? It took me 7 hours to embroider this. Yeah, I watched a lot of TV while I did it, because what are you supposed to do when you have all these beads? And I did it, like, I sewed in, I, like, went over every single bead. So yeah, it did take long, but it is machine washable. Yup. That's a fun time. It's a fun time, y'all. It takes incredibly long. Someone told me why. Someone told me that for an artist to be paid for their work, you have to do materials plus hourly rate, and that is how you decide how much you get paid. Somebody else told me, you're the artist, you decide your rates. If I was doing the materials and base pay, this thing would cost like, it's like 16 times 20. It's like $320. This shirt would cost like $320. I don't know. Wait, no. Sorry, 20 times 7. It took me about 7 hours to do it. We're gonna do Z now. It's like $140. I don't know. I like to price some things reasonably, and that was Z. Now you know your ABCs. Yes. Okay. Good job, everyone. I'm gonna finish my story really quickly though. I want to price all my things at a reasonable rate. If it's something educational like this course, then obviously I want everyone to have access to it. But some things I want to be outrageous. This, however, I don't know. The most I'd go for is like $50. Probably sell this for $20 though, you know? Who knows? If it's good quality though, bump it up to 30. We'll see. But anyways, thank you for being here with me. In the next lesson, we will be doing cursive curse words, which is why you're here in the first place. And hopefully that will help you read words quicker and write them quicker. And then you will feel better about yourself, and everyone else around you will have 10% more respect for you. And if that doesn't work, just be proud of yourself that you did something today.